Okay everyone, so finally I decided to continue with the Durin story. I don't know if we are going to get another time break when it comes to the new system of the character story quests, that it seems is going to be something that we might experience every single time from now on. Although we didn't experience it with Linnea, but we still did experience it with Durin once. Maybe, I hope we are not going to experience it once again, but when it comes to the being unable to continue with the story, well, I'm not big fan of it. I want to complete it whole if I started it, so... Anyways, I do remember that we did enter the book and had some strange things to do, and it doesn't even have anything to do with the Durin and his abyssal energy, or at least for now we don't have a clue about it. So I'm going to skip until we get to something interesting, which I hope is going to be really fast. But you never know. Find Venti. Well. I mean, I would think that he is somewhere high, but it seems that we are not going to find him, or at least we cannot see him at the moment. If not that, he should be... Okay. Nope. Not the case. And if I put Venti in the team, is it going to be automatically, you know, activated? I'm just kidding, I know that it is not going to be. And where could he be? Oh my god, I don't have a clue. That's why... That's because I didn't listen to the story, and that's why I cannot find Venti now. Or I'm just blind. Okay. Oh, there he is. Okay, there we go.
Traveler, Paimon! I heard your voice.
Sorry to disturb you.
Disturb me? Not at all. To tell you the truth.
What is it? Did you...
3 riddles and 3 melodies.
That's like running to tone-deaf bard with their...
Long ago. But I replied, let us make music, not war. So I strummed my lyre and sang them this verse. oh wind, welcome now, my guests. Pass through verdant leaves unseen, where shape your formless self may take, and offer up a graceful scene, a fleeting gift for welcome's sake. Leap at the edge of a sea of clouds, where land meets sky and sky meets ground. There frighten off the noisy crowds and bring my guests a calm profound. Fly beneath the stars up high, where mortal noise is swept aside, that my dear guests with starry eyes may share the dreams they hold inside. Now go to where I vowed to keep a quiet spot for them to sleep. No clash, no contest bars the way, just tea and mirth to fill the day. There you have it, the 3 melodies. As for the answers to those 3 riddles, I trust you can guess them by now.
The woods, the edge of a cliff, and the sky?
Correct! Funnily enough, your mother was also the first to solve it, all that time ago. There must be some kind of special rapport between those who write stories and those who...
What?
I suppose the spot that answer point... You should know, after solving my riddle, the mages even and going...
Yes, you can.
Thanks for the help.
Okay, just the riddles from
Yeah.
the venti.
Unfinished?
Huh?
Wow, you're
In all seriousness...
Nothing important. Oh.
okay. We're here. Now, we just need to play the 3
A musical performance.
Oh my god. Do you really think that... Just because you show me, that's the only way how I would know. I don't even know how to use that thing.
Even a war that shook the world could not halt the witches' gatherings. Yet even so, with the passing of time, 3 of their teacups no longer came to be set. The witches did not linger long in sorrow, for the story witch had brought glad tidings of her own. Born was her dragon child, safe and sound. Her fellow witches offered up their blessings, eagerly debating how to celebrate the child's birth. In the end, they settled on the most vibrant balloons they could find. After all, what could be more joyous than the arrival of new life? And so, the witches' gathering turned into a birthday celebration.
So, we're back in the story.
As if from nowhere, new guests appeared at the witches' table. Perhaps they too had come to celebrate the dragon child's birthday. Yet while hardly the rest...
A gift?
Hey, what's
Okay.
it all about?
While the
Not
guests
important. Let's be honest. I want to know
Why didn't you
something
just say so?
more deep about Durin, you know? Something that we are not going to hear. Look for the potential gifts. I want to know something that we still didn't learn about Durin.
Okay. Wow. Oh yeah. Technically,
About his presence, well, I don't
Me
care what he
choose?
got on his
For as long as
birth,
I always
so
thought did I?
he's not going to give me answers about his abyssal energy and how he transformed and all of those things.
In the end,
so
If my time in Nod Cry, as long as I can help people, really?
all right. They should let us in now that we've got a
Hello there.
the newly arrived guest accepting the guest's blessing, the story witch invited him and his friends to take their place around. Finally, it was then that the seer witch
You gave him the same name as that evil dragon.
That's right. But the light.
What folly. To his fate.
Then the witches at the. Yet, just as clearly, at last, the merry witch stepped forward.
So be it. You mean to defy.
I refuse to be shackled.
Oh?
Sounds like an...
I suppose. Where are we to...
The merry witch, warm and so the witch.
For this child.
For this child, I shall leave... For this child, I shall call upon wondrous magic to make possible his impossible wish.
All the story witch had was the. For this child, I shall leave behind the last story I will ever write, and with it, a path to an ending yet untold. With the witch's In the midst of the dragon child's birthday celebration, the seer witch proclaimed her prophecy. The child had been given the evil dragon's name, and with it, the burden of its fate. But hearing this, the story witch vowed to rewrite it all, for such was her love and resolve. And so the other witches offered their gifts in turn, marvels as rare as any in the cosmos. Together, they sought to test one of the fundamental laws of this world, in part to support a mother's love, and in part to sate their own curiosity. Oh, and I almost forgot. Our new guests came bearing blessings of their own.
Yes,
Who
we did.
knows? Perhaps this extra bit of courage might be all the little dragon needs to change his fate.
Yep. Looks like we've completed those witches in the bed.
The evil dragon's fate.
Oh, is that what you're worried?
Ah, the mages must have had a hand in that, too. Also, I was just thinking, which part of the story are we even meant to be completing?
Oh, it feels.
Yeah,
like
that's a
that
good
we're
question.
both- Will you?
Yeah, I guess we're doing something right. Maybe I'm overthinking things. It's just, this is my mother's final wish, so I don't want to mess it up.
She's not really your
Anyway,
mother,
Thanks for all
or
your
at
help.
least
I'll let you know as soon
it
as the book
shouldn't
reveals a
be.
hint about the next chapter.
the case.
See you in the next.
In the next chapter... Don't tell me it's locked. You are kidding me. How many chapters do we have? And it's locked. Dude, it's been 15 minutes. It has been 15 minutes. Okay, so it seems that this is not going to work as I thought it would. So unfortunately, we are going to end the stream right here at this very moment. I mean, we just began and it's already blocked with the story again. I have nothing to say, so yeah. Thank you for joining, and I will see you in the next one. This is just totally ridiculous.